If you're working hard but still not getting ahead, this video might be the wake-up call you didn't know you needed. If you're new here, hi, I'm Kaylee. I'm a dentist and business owner. Let's jump right into it because the faster you can spot these habits, the faster you can replace them and start building real wealth. Habit number 1, living above your means. This is the one of the most common and most damaging habits I see. A lot of people are out here spending more than they actually make. If you're consistently spending more than you earn, it does not matter how much you make, you'll never get ahead. According to the Federal Reserve, over 60% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, and that includes people making over $100,000 a year. So what's happening? It's called lifestyle inflation. You get a raise and suddenly the car gets fancier, the vacations get longer, and dinners get more expensive. But wealthy people do the opposite. They live below their means, way below, until the investments or assets can pay for the lifestyle they want. Warren Buffett still lives in the same house he bought back in 1958. He is now worth over $100 billion, and yet he never felt the need to upgrade. That should tell you something. Habit number 2, not tracking your spending. You cannot change what you don't measure. And yet, most people have no idea where the money is actually going. A 2023 survey from Intuit found that 65% of Americans didn't know how much they spent previous month. That's like trying to lose weight without knowing what you are eating. You think you're being careful, but you forget about those little things that add up. A few random subscriptions, a daily coffee, and a couple of impulse Amazon orders. Wealthy people track every dollar, not because they are cheap, but because they are intentional. Money is a tool. If you don't know where it's going, you are losing control over your financial future. Start by reviewing the last 30 days of your spending, and I promise you'll see patterns that you never noticed before. Habit number 3, relying on one income stream. This is one I personally wish more people would talk about. If all of your income is coming from just one source, you are exposed. If anything happens to that one stream, you are in survival mode. The average millionaire has 7 streams of income. They don't get rich just from one job. They build multiple flows of cash that don't rely on their time alone. You don't need to have 7 right now, but you absolutely need a second one. That could be from online incomes, rental, affiliate marketing, investments, or even a faceless brand. Just start thinking beyond trading your time for money. Habit number 4, ignoring financial education. I get it, money can feel overwhelming. But here's the problem. No one teaches us this stuff in school. We graduate with degrees and no idea how to file taxes, manage debt, or invest. Kids nowadays don't even know how to write personal checks. But the information is out there. It has never been easier to learn. Morgan Housel in The Psychology of Money said, doing well with money has little to do with how smart you are, but a lot to do with how you behave. You don't need to be a financial expert, but you do need to understand the basics: budgeting, saving, credit, investing. Because when you're financially literate, money becomes a tool instead of a source of stress. Habit number 5, impulse buying. This one is sneaky, and honestly, it is something we all struggle with. We shop to feel better, to reward ourselves, to escape stress or boredom. But that quick dopamine hit doesn't last. The credit card debt does. A 2022 study showed that the average person spends around $314 a month on impulse purchases. That's almost $4,000 a year, often on stuff we forget about days later. Try this one simple rule. If you want to buy something over $50, wait 48 hours. Most of the time, you'll realize you didn't actually want it. You just got caught in the feeling. Habit number 6, putting off your goals. We all tell ourselves the same lie. I'll start tomorrow. But let's be honest, when has tomorrow actually worked out? You will never have more time than you do right now. You'll never feel perfectly ready. And the longer you wait, the more momentum you lose. James Clear in Atomic Habits said, every action you take is a vote for the type of person you want to become. So if you keep putting your goals off, you are voting for the version of you that stays stuck. Habit number 7, hanging out with the wrong people. This one is huge. If your circle normalizes being broke, living paycheck to paycheck, or hating their jobs, guess what? You are going to absorb that energy. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, and it's true. When you surround yourself with people who talk about growing, investing, building things, and taking control of their lives, you automatically rise to that level. Your environment shapes your mindset, so if you want to change your financial reality, start by changing your circle. Habit number 8, being afraid to invest. This is one that holds a lot of people back. Investing feels risky. It sounds complicated. You don't want to lose money. I get it. But here's the problem. Not investing is also a risk. Inflation is real. Over time, your money sitting in a savings account actually loses value. According to historical data, the average inflation rate is around 3% a year. So if your money isn't growing, it is shrinking. Start small, learn how investment works, learn about compounding. The sooner you start, the more time your money has to multiply. It doesn't have to be complicated, but it does have to start. Habit number 9, having a victim mindset. This one is going to sting a little, but it is important. If you catch yourself saying things like, if only I made more money, or if only I didn't have debt, or if only I had help, that's a victim thinking. The second you shift from blaming circumstances to owning your future, everything changes. David Goggins said, "You are in danger of living a life so comfortable and soft that you will die without ever realizing your true potential." Don't let that be you. The most powerful thing you can do is take radical ownership of your life, no matter where you are starting from. Habit number 10, only trading time for money. This one hits close to home for a lot of high achievers. We've been taught that time equals money. Work hard, get paid. But that mindset has a limit. There are only 24 hours in a day, and eventually you'll hit a wall. Wealthy people build systems. They create income that doesn't rely on them showing up every day. That could mean launching a digital product, investing in real estate, or building a faceless brand that runs while they sleep, or making YouTube videos like this. You don't need to quit your job, but you do need to start building assets, things that make money without needing you 24/7. And that's how you create freedom. Even if one of these habits felt familiar, good. That means you're becoming aware. And awareness is a first step to change. Don't let this video just be nice advice. You forget tomorrow. Pick one habit and take action today. Maybe that's reviewing your last 30 days of spending. Maybe it's setting up your first investment account. Or maybe it's committing to learning about second income stream. Just start. Wealth isn't built from one big decision. It's built from small, consistent ones over time. Let me know in the comments which habit you are breaking starting today. If you find this video valuable and helpful, please don't forget to like it and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.